Sex is everywhere.
Sex is everywhere. Where? Sex? Sex? Everywhere?
It's in the news, in the YouTube videos you watch, and practically every television show or movie you've ever seen.
Including SpongeBob. There is sex over there too.
But what happens if you never have sex?
You absolutely die instantly. If you never had sex till the age of 20, 30, 20, you'd be dead. Absolutely dead.
Would you explode? Would you die?
Yes,
the answer might surprise you.
All the answers, yes.
Even if you don't know what you're missing, your body does. It's important to remember that everyone is unique and everyone's body will react in different ways. But let's look at some common physical and mental side effects of never having sex. First, we'll look at the physical ramifications.
Oh God, what is that? Is that a penis? This is the penis and this is the vagina? Or is it otherwise?
The body if someone never has sex. There
This
are a
look
lot of
terrible, this
misconceptions
penis.
about
This
what
is the penis, it look terrible. No, this is the penis.
will happen to your body
And this is look like earphones with the penis. This is, I think, I don't
from
know.
lack of sex, which we'll debunk later. But the truth may be even
Oh yeah, this is a penis. This is a vagina. Now I know.
scarier. Men who have regular sex and ejaculate more frequently have a lower risk of prostate cancer.
Ooh.
This means if you never have sex as a male, you're actually at a higher risk of getting prostate cancer. The reason for this is because humans evolved, like all living things on this planet, to be reproduction machines. Whether you like sex or not, your body's main
I don't love sex. And if you see this is balls, and what he's trying to say that if you won't do any sex, your balls will explode.
purpose is to reproduce, because that's how all living things evolved. The body needs to release old sperm in order to create newer, more viable sperm, just like with other
Look at this guy. He's like his balls are going to explode because he have old sperm, so his entire balls here are going to explode, and then the rest of his body is going to explode.
equipment. If the male genitalia is not frequently used, there can be problems or a breakdown in the system.
It's like a plumber. You didn't flush a lot, so your entire plumb system maybe could explode.
It's not yet clear what the precise cause of prostate cancer is, but studies suggest that men who have frequent sex or ejaculations tend to have a lower risk. So if a male never has sex, he should be at least masturbating. This will be a
See, you got just recommended to masturbate by YouTube.
common theme here, because
What kind of a porn is this? Is this porn?
some of the benefits of sex can also be obtained from self-release, but not all. Either way, if you're a male who never has sex, you should consider doing regular prostate checks.
If you're a male that never had sex before, you probably not exist, I think.
For females that never have sex, there are different repercussions to the body. Sex
Oh, the ladies, let's see if they can explode too if they're not having sex.
strengthens the pelvic floor muscles that support the bladder.
Oh God, this is terrible. This look like terrible. What is that? What is that? This is not sexy at all. Rectum. Wow, rectum. Oh my God, look at it. Oh, what is this? Why there is like a brown point here? What is that?
If a female never has sex, they may find themselves with a weak bladder. This could lead to leakage or incontinence.
Oh, you need to call the plumber. Seriously, call the plumber.
Sex is a physical activity, and the muscles involved need a workout every now and then. If you never have
I did my workout for today. No
sex, these muscles aren't exercised, which leads to them becoming weaker. Turns out that if females are not strengthening the muscles used during sex, it can lead to negative effects on other body systems. That being said, females can also achieve the benefits of sex from self-pleasure as well. It
Like buy some dildos and save your lives.
turns out that in humans, just simulating the act of sex can trick the body into providing many
Oh, I bought the dildo. I'm so happy. Look at me. Look at my face. I'm so
the
happy.
benefits associated with the act. Another negative effect women who never have sex may encounter is that the
Shame.
vagina may be drier than someone who is
Oh, burn. Your vagina is dry. Look at you.
engaged in sexual activity. This is not necessarily a problem, other than it can be
Sounds like it
uncomfortable.
is.
So if a female has never had sex and feels discomfort in her genitalia, it may be because of a lack of lubrication around the muscles and organs. Again, this problem can be solved by masturbation.
Sounds terrible, like the whole dry vagina thing and the balls that are going to explode. This YouTube video is, oh God,
masturbating. At some point in their life, someone who has never had sex may want to engage in the activity. If this is the case, the lack of sex in previous years may hinder the carnal act. If someone has gone their whole life without having sex, it could take longer than expected for arousal to begin. This could happen because the body would be feeling all new sensations, and since they would be different than anything felt before, it could take a while for the necessary fluids to flow. This seems counterintuitive, since you would expect someone's body who has never had sex to be raring to go. However, the longer someone goes without ever having sex, the longer it takes for the body to prepare for the activity. Your body needs to create and dump hormones into the bloodstream, and then increase the blood flow to areas of the body that have never or very infrequently been used. This can take a while, especially for someone who has never had sex before. Whether someone is male or female, never having intercourse can be connected to higher blood pressure. There are several studies.
Anyway, I'm going to stop here because I'm seeing too much. Do some sex, and this is good for you. Otherwise, if you are a man, your balls will explode. If you're a lady, your vagina will dry out. This is what I learned here. This is what I learned today. This is what I learned today. Dry vagina, exploding balls.